Hey everyone, are you constantly scrolling through Zillow, Redfin, maybe even Realtor.com, who knows, and looking at all these great homes and wondering, how do I actually make this happen? A lot of people think that buying a home is actually this super complicated, painful procedure, but we're gonna go through what it actually takes to do it the right way, get it done easy so that you're approved for a loan. So to make a long story short, getting pre-approved is the first step on your journey to getting you closer to owning a home. In this video, we're gonna cover 4 different things to go through the process of getting you pre-approved to make sure you're in the best position for when you actually find that perfect home on Redfin, Zillow, maybe Realtor.com, who knows. Getting pre-approved is non-negotiable. Why? Because first off, you're gonna get to know your budget, meaning no more guessing games, knowing exactly what you can afford and what you can't. Just imagine trying to shop for anything without knowing what your real budget is. Benefit number 2, serious buyer status. This is a big one. When you walk into an open house with your realtor, which is hopefully a good realtor, not the one that was potentially in the gutter last night, it lets the listing agent know and your great realtor know that you're in a great position to make an offer on that house today because you got pre-approved already. This is a big differentiator because other people may have walked in that open house, they don't have a pre-approval letter, which means they're not in a position to make offers right there, but you are because you're in serious buyer status now. The third benefit is speed and confidence. Imagine you finally found the right home, you walked in it with your pre-approval letter, you're now able to make an offer that other people can't because they weren't pre-approved. That means you don't have to be the highest price. You can offer other terms, close faster, close smoother, maybe more aggressive with contingency periods to get your offer accepted. And the last thing finally, peace of mind, which everyone would rather have that because you already know, you took the stress off your table, you know what you can afford, you know what your budget is, you know what your payments are, you know what the costs are, you know exactly what to expect, opposed to maybe those other suckers that walked in the open house without a pre-approval letter and don't even know what to do with their realtor. So here's the exact process that you're gonna have to go through to get pre-approved for your home loan so you're in that great position that we just went over. So step 1, you're gonna have a simple conversation, hopefully with a great loan officer. This chat is gonna basically go over simple things like what is your home buying goals? What's a quick financial snapshot of your current situation? What sort of home are you looking for? What sort of funds you have available for a down payment? Do you have money as a reserve in case things go wrong? These are the simple, quick conversation you'll start with your loan officer right away, as long as you picked a good loan officer. Some of the basic questions a loan officer is going to start out with are going to be pretty simple, like what's your current job? What's your current income? How long have you been at your job? How much assets you have available to you? Are they in the bank? Or are they in a coffee can at home hidden somewhere in cash? Do you have any financial debts, financial obligations, things you're potentially hiding in the closet that you think the loan officer won't find? Because they will at the last minute. You just want to have an open, honest conversation with the loan officer about your financial situation, about your debts, and about the true amount of money you have available to you to start this process. So with these conversations, income, assets, things you have available to you, monthly payments that you want, all of this is a conversation that you just want to have so that the lender has a better understanding of what they need to do to find the best possible home loan for you and your situation. One pro tip on this, be as open and honest as you can with the lender. Don't try and hide things because we don't want to find things later and have them blow up in your face. So now we're going to move on to the loan application. Like the conversation we had earlier about talking about your income and assets, now we're going to formalize it and put it into a loan application. The loan officer more than likely will send you a link to this to do it on a website so you can do it in a time that's convenient for you. Now, the information on here is going to be similar to our conversation before, but we want to cover a 2-year period of everything. So wherever you worked for the last 2 years, wherever you lived for the last 2 years, and then we'll add some other things like name, exact spelling, social, date of birth, and we'll list the assets that you have available to you to help you buy this home. Next, we're going to dive into a credit pull. So we're going to check your credit. That's where a lot of people have anxiety and they wonder, well, will my credit score go down? What's going to happen? Well, there's 2 different types of credit checks we do. We do a hard pull, which is the best one, which is if you're working with a good lender, they should do this one. It pulls all your information everything up to date and gives us the most accurate picture. Number 2 is a soft pull. It doesn't have as much information, but it barely gives us enough just to get by. But if you're really serious about buying a home, I'm gonna highly suggest do it correctly the first time and do the hard pull. It's not gonna lower your credit score before you ask. And if you want more information about this, check out one of my other videos. We're looking for a bigger picture about how many trade lines you have open. Do you pay them on time? Do you have car loans? Do you have other debt obligations? How much do you utilize your debt? Are you really in debt? The credit report gives a lender a great financial picture, which then helps us build on what's called your debt to income ratio. Now we're moving on to the next step, which is documenting your income. So what does that really mean? It means, yes, we need to look at 2 of your most current pay stubs. We're also gonna look at 2 years of W-2s. We're also gonna look at 2 years tax returns. We may even look at lots of other documents depending on how you earn your money, because everyone's situation is different. But these are the initial starting things that we're going to look at to document your income and how it's earned and how stable is it? And once we've looked at all your income documentations, we're gonna take a look at your assets. We're talking about assets, about cash, about mutual funds, about maybe bonds, about where is your money coming from, gift funds. All this is also gonna go into the loan application, and you're gonna provide the documentation to prove it, which typically is your last 2 months bank statements, maybe your last quarter of your 401k, or any other mutual funds that you have the last 2 months as well. To get your pre-approval done the correct way, know what you really can afford, we do need all these documents. Just think of it this way. Imagine if you went to the airport and you had a boarding pass, but you forgot your passport and your ID, you can't get on the plane. So that's why it's important. Provide all the documents, be open upfront with that loan officer, and address any concerns that you have as well. Now, once all that information is to the loan officer, some really good loan officers will knock that out within 24 hours. Some take up to 3 days. Some lenders, I don't know what to tell you. But once your loan is fully looked over by the loan officer, they're gonna call you up. They're gonna schedule a time to go over your full loan approval with you, what to expect, and how you can best utilize this letter. Now you know why it's important to get the pre-approval letter. You know the steps in a simplified manner, what it's gonna take to get this done, and it sets you up overall to do this the correct way so that when you do find that perfect house, you have the pre-approval letter ready to rock and roll, my friends. So if you got big takeaways from this videos, or you wanna write me nasty comments or whatever, go ahead, comment below. Otherwise, I'd be honored if you like and subscribe. And if you have other videos you want me to go over, send me some feedback below. Otherwise, thanks for watching and grateful for your time.